Okie doke. So we are starting our 2 o'clock hour. And we're starting it off with one of our all-time favorites as a host, as a designer here at HSN with Colleen Lopez's collection of beautiful jewelry. In fact, this happens to be her CushionCut gemstone and diamond. We have your choice. We have a ring that's on sale for $60.99. I know we originally started off on the rings with sizes 5 through size 9, but they are quite limited. So let me take you through. Here we have, okay. This is the aquamarine in size 6 or in size 7 that's currently available. Here, I'll hold that up. So there's your aquamarine. Isn't that beautiful? And I love the accents of the colored diamonds surrounding it. Then we have your white topaz. And that one we do have in sizes 5 through size 8. And then Colleen accented the white topaz with the black diamonds. And then look at this citrine. That is gorgeous. That looks like a fire opal, honestly. That's how intense that citrine is. And that also has the black diamonds. So I'm sorry, Erin, you said, Erin's my producer, sizes 5, 6, and 7? 5, 6, and 8, okay. That's the sizes that are available in your citrine. And then the beautiful earrings, same thing. We have your choice of either the aquamarine, the citrine, or the beautiful white topaz, $70.99. So if you would like the citrine in the earrings, that's where we're most limited. I have fewer than 40 of those currently available. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hold that ring up to these too, so you can see the intensity. Isn't that pretty? So really, in essence, these were appraised, the ring and the earrings, at $235. So you can get both the ring and the earrings today for less than what the appraisal was on one of these pieces. Now, I'd say that's a pretty darn good special, right? And there's nothing like being able to have matching pieces. When you have something unique in a design like the color of this citrine, or just even the fact that it's aquamarine or white topaz with black diamonds. If you can get the matching earrings to go along with it, it's like getting the sweets. But I'm gonna take a moment and say hi, because we switched out our beautiful model. Sonia's now with us. Hi, Sonia. That is who is that top by? Is it Iman? Oh my, that is so beautiful on you with that red hair. And perfect for Christmas Eve. Yeah, I love it. So Sonia is our lovely model who's gonna be joining us. Are you here till 4 o'clock, till we close up? We're done. That's it, okay. But lots of great special jewelry sale prices and our top brands still to come. So here we'll let you know when the citrine looks like it's gonna be the first to sell out in the ear.